this interlude to introduce to you a wonderful young lady that I've been working with for about 2.5 years. 2.5 years. Now, I've been talking about our CSR in SBS, whereby we have decided that our contribution to Nigeria is to go into underserved communities and help teach them how to read and write properly. Because we all complain about the fact that there is no more talent, they are not employable. But the truth is that the way they were taught does not allow for them to retain knowledge. They cram. And when they get to the point that they can no longer cram all this information, which they have to regurgitate verbatim, they drop out of school. And so we have seen the number of touts in Nigeria increase, but particularly in Lagos State. Grace was born in Ajegunle. She grew up in Ajegunle. She realized that she wanted more than Ajegunle had to offer her, and she wanted education. So she pushed herself. She pushed herself, and today, come Grace, she's an educator. This young lady has gone abroad. She teaches. When you hear her speak, you'll understand. Ajegunle is one place where, I guess, if you're a girl and you're about 14 years old, if you're not in school, if they don't see you doing anything worthwhile, you're a victim and they kidnap you and they take you to the brothels. Ajegunle has the biggest number of brothels in Lagos. In fact, when I drive down the street that her library is on, she say, that's it. That's it. So that's what they're doing to our girls. So Grace is here to appeal to you who cannot eat, or maybe they have one meal a day in school for the whole day as well. So it's a lot of work that we're doing over there, and I'm just hoping that we could get your support to help us build a library. The truth is we cannot solve all of the problems of Nigeria, but we can do something, no matter how little it is. And we believe we can deal with the root causes of our problems, which is their ability to think for themselves, which is lacking in the schools that they attend. I mean, the schools over there are about 8,000, 10,000, 15,000 there, and the teachers don't earn enough either. The teachers earn between 18 to 25,000 there, and we can imagine what quality of education we're giving to those children. So we thought to create a space where these children can learn what they cannot afford to learn in your local schools, quality of reading materials, quality of technology, the arts, the science, the beautiful things that your children are privileged to learn here. But the truth is, if we do not care about these children, I mean, they are the ones who will be used by the politicians for thuggery. They are the ones who are going to be on the roadside. So we're hoping that these children, we can break the cycle of poverty by helping them read their way out of poverty. And it's not just reading, we also shape their behavior. We also inculcate a lot of values and do a lot of things at the library. I mean, it's at the library that most of them first learn how to use a mouse. I mean, your own kids have laptops and all of that in their homes, but they do not have that access. So what we're doing is we're selling t-shirts. We have t-shirts that we're hoping we could get about 50,000 people to buy our t-shirts to build something that when these kids come into, they would think big, they would dream big, they would see something way behind, way beyond their learning environment, way beyond their school. So the t-shirts, we have one for adults, yes, and it's just something simple. Please, I don't know how you're going to do this, but we beg and appeal with you, maybe through your organizations, yourself. This is for the adults. It's called Bukumi, and then we try to be creative with the kids, because I know one of their favorite books is Puss in Boots. So we had to change it, and it's want something that they can feel cool to wear. So we had to change it to Puss in Books. So we are pleading with us to please buy any of the t-shirts. It's a minimum of 3,500 naira, and every profit goes to the building of this library. We have 2 routes. If you want to buy the t-shirts, it's fine. If you don't want to buy the t-shirts, then you can join the route of donating a minimum of 500,000 naira, and that's for those who want to be library ambassadors, those who really believe that when these kids read, when they are in an environment, it's not just reading. When they come into this environment, we want their mindset, their mentality to. They just want to see something different. I know what traveling has done to me. I'm privileged, and there are not as many privileged children. In fact, this is Zainab. Zainab also grew up in Ajegunle, and Zainab is in her early 20s. She's just 20, and she had a very first computer use, mouse use at our library. She volunteers at the library. So that's someone who's 20. And she's not very good in graphic design, web development, and all of that. This is a teacher. I mean, we don't earn that much, but we're all doing our bit because we know our country can be better. We believe strongly that Nigeria can be better. Nigeria can be better if we all just do our bit. So sorry, I'm not so much of a talker. I'm more of a doer. So that's why we started the library. So it's a big space we want to build. Appeal with us to please get the t-shirts for your kids. You can buy the t-shirts too. We're right behind. We're going to be here till I think the event is over. Please, 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 while you're enjoying the whole of the sporting activities, just put us at the back of your mind, and you can reach out to us behind if you want to talk to organizations. Mrs. Lily has worked with us for a long time, and we talk about credibility. It's something that's very important to us as well. So I just want to say thanks again to Mrs. Bonnie. You know, right? Okay. Thank you very much, Salvador School's parents. Thanks to the children that are going to be buying our t-shirt, talking about this project and helping us make this dream a reality. We want to make sure we have a library within every 15 minutes walking distance in Ajegunle, while we have the bigger one where they can come to have access to virtually everything they cannot afford to have in their local schools. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you so much. Let's give our